I was on my YouTube analytics page and I saw that this video, How Does a Calculator Find Square Roots, was making me $12 every single day without me having to do anything. And that got me thinking, if I had just 5 of these videos, then that's enough to tell my boss to eat shit and drop a big sloppy one on his desk tomorrow morning. This isn't just a video where I regurgitate Social Blade analytics. In this video, I've analysed dozens of YouTube channels, large and small, and by the end, you should know how many views and subscribers you need to make a living doing YouTube. The first thing you need to understand is that subscribers is not equal to money. If I plot the subscribers of 27 channels against their estimated revenue, you get something like this. There is some correlation, but not a whole lot, because there are dead channels with many subscribers that barely scrape a couple hundred, and there are some channels that haven't established many subscribers yet, but are still earning bank. However, when we compare monthly views to estimated revenue, you can see a much clearer correlation. This is because YouTube calculates your ad revenue, the amount of money you make from videos, by simply multiplying your views by your RPM and then dividing it by 1,000. The RPM typically ranges from $2 to $10 and it depends on the type of audience you have. You can change the type of audience you have by simply changing the type of videos you make. Finance channel, $15 RPM. Prank channel, $1 RPM. This is because advertisers are going to pay more to get in front of people who likely have more money. For reference, my RPM is around $2.50 and Mr. Beast's RPM is around $2.44, which I found from this video where he exposed how much money his Mr. Beast en Francais channel was making.
Look at all the channels.
Here's the other channels. Pick any channel you want.
$63,000 a month.
So extrapolating the data out to his entire channel, he's making roughly $5.5 million per month in just ad revenue from just his main channel.
What the fuck?
To find your RPM, simply take the RPM of the topic you're making videos on or planning to make videos on, and subtract $1 if you're planning on using foul language or putting boobs in the thumbnail of every video. Now you know your RPM, let's talk about views.
There are lots of channels that went viral once but can never quite return to that same level of success that they once had because they failed to maintain that momentum and adapt to the changing environment around them. These are called dead channels, and there are some that still generate tens of thousands in income per month and others that barely scrape a couple hundred. The channels that still generate income are ones with lots of evergreen videos, which are videos that continue to generate revenue years into the future. The channels that are dead and generate no income are usually channels which are owned by absolute nutcases or pedophiles.
So to calculate how many views you want, you first need to know how much money you need. I live in the UK, so I'm going to use Numbio's estimate of the cost of a basic standard of living, which is around £1,700 per month. Before taxes, this value is £2,125 per month, or $2,712. Now I have to reverse this equation to find out how many views I need to achieve this. So I take my desired revenue, divide it by my RPM, and then multiply by 1,000, and that is how many views I need per month to make a living doing YouTube. But YouTubers have so many different streams of revenue on top of ad revenue. There's paid memberships, sponsors, live streams, merchandise, the list goes on. So how much money can you make on YouTube if you enable all of these sources of revenue? Well, it depends. First, we've got sponsorships. Let's go to my email inbox and see how many sponsors we have. I've got 0 because sponsors usually go to channels with over 100,000 subscribers, so channels like mine that only make a couple hundred off ad revenue make 0 from sponsors. However, big channels like Phidias have reported that they get as much money from sponsorships as they do from ad revenue.
How much money I make? I make around $30,000 per month. One sponsor per month, around 15K that we get, and 15K AdSense, so $30,000 per month.
So it depends on how big you want your channel to get and how much money you expect to make from doing YouTube. To put a number to it, roughly from every million views you get per month doing YouTube, you should expect sponsors to pay you an extra $2,000.
Next, how much do you get from doing live streams?
It varies massively, and if you just start streaming and do something quick like a Q&A, you probably only get around 0.02% of your monthly views to convert to stream viewers. But some channels which put a lot of effort into promoting each stream and making sure the stream is enjoyable for all viewers can get as close to 1% of their monthly views.
On average, YouTubers earn an extra 15 cents per viewer on a typical live stream. stream. So let's assume you do a bit of promotion and put some effort into making a good stream, and 0.1% of your monthly views convert into live stream viewers. This would provide an extra 0.015 cents of revenue per monthly view. This is assuming you stream directly on YouTube and you're not using an alternative platform like Twitch.
Next is paid monthly subscriptions, and after analysing the percentage of subscribers who pay the YouTuber a monthly subscription, I found it ranges anywhere from 0.02% to 1%.
Channels that get higher conversion rates usually upload very long videos very infrequently, and for some reason they're all philosophy channels. So let's say your conversion rate is 0.05%. It's not too great, but it's also not too bad, and obviously it will be higher for the more perks you give to your paying subscribers. The average member pays $3.77 per month, so the monthly revenue equals the number of subscribers multiplied by the conversion rate, 0.05%, times $3.77. So on average, you're getting 0.1885 cents per subscriber.
Finally, we have merch. Similar to the monthly subscribers thing, it's difficult to predict how many of your subscribers will buy your merch. Generally speaking, anywhere from 0.01% of your subscribers and 0.1% of your subscribers will buy your merch, and this depends on how loyal and dedicated your fans are to your channel. YouTubers are lucky to get just 0.05% of their subscribers to buy their merch, and a percentage of the profit goes to the clothing company that sells the merch anyway, so the YouTuber only makes around $5 profit each sale. So profits from merch is the number of subscribers multiplied by 0.05% multiplied by $5, which equates to around 0.2 cents per subscriber. There was one woman on Instagram who had 2.6 million followers but couldn't sell 36 t-shirts. And those are the most common ways YouTubers make money. Now we can convert all of this into one big long equation using the number of monthly views each YouTuber gets, which I called V.
Here are the equations for the 5 sources of revenue. So to find the total revenue, I'm just going to add all of these together. Now using the data I've collected, I've found that V equals 2.45 times the number of subscribers that the channel has. So if we replace subscribers with views, we see that to earn $2,712 per month doing YouTube, using all the possible streams of revenue, we need around 800,000 views per month. According to my calculations of views to subscribers, this equates to around 300,000 subscribers.
But chances are you'll hit this figure long before you get 300,000 subscribers, because this estimate also factors in dead channels which might have many subscribers but only a low view count. You'll probably hit 800,000 views when you're on around 32,000 subscribers. So if you're obsessed with subscriber count, then simply take your desired view count and multiply it by around 0.04, and that should be the number of subscribers that you should aim for. Link in the description to try this calculator for yourself, or you can click here to watch more. Now f*** off!